When was the last time you told your child you loved them? I'm the father of Ernesto Ramirez Jr. My 16-year-old son was murdered by the Pfizer poison. I thought I was protecting him. I thought it was safe.
What people can't understand is if you're a parent who felt like you made the right choice for your child, but that child became injured or died because of that choice, the healing that you'd have to go through.
We are literally facing the civil rights issue of the 21st century.
My name is Doug Golden. This is my wife, Rashan. On July 29th, 1998, Rashan and I are blessed to have Haley come into our lives as the youngest daughter of our family. And the reason we are here this evening is to share about our darkest day of our lives. That was the day our youngest daughter, Haley, passed away from a grand mal seizure. Seizure that began after receiving the meningococcal vaccine.
We felt like we were educating. But if you don't know what you don't know, and you think you're giving all the information, and everybody, as is with COVID and all these shots, you think you have all the information, and they're finding out, and they're like, whoa, I didn't have all the information. Now I have the information, but it's too late.
So when our son dislocated his knee, he's in pain. They spent more time in explaining to us, if they put him under, this is what can happen, this can happen, we just want you to know. I'm sitting here thinking to myself, there was not any remote conversation at all, like, if we inject these next 37 shots into your kid, here's what might happen. Even just here's what might happen on a whatever, not even talked about.
Until a few years ago, we had never heard the term informed consent. How many students or individuals across this nation have been provided true informed consent? Our belief likely is very few.
And fully informed consent to me is more than just seeing a paper that shows possible outcomes. It's seeing the effects of those outcomes too. You have to weigh the risk and the benefit. And if you're not getting equal of either, to me, you're not being fully informed.
The 1986 Act gave vaccine makers and doctors full indemnity from products that have never been proven safe.
This is the only product that is indemnified from liability because of the injuries and deaths it can cause.
Without medical freedom, you do not have economic freedom. Without economic freedom, you do not have social freedom.
Even if there wasn't a risk, there should always be a choice. When you have something that is going to be imposed in your body, no means no, period. That's it. Otherwise, it's a violation. It's a violation of an individual's right to bodily autonomy and informed consent. It's a violation of the most basic fundamental human rights.
What has happened to me as a healthcare provider, now I'm questioning everything. I cannot explain to you how adamantly pro-vaccine I was. If I can change, so can my colleagues.
Our family remains absolutely devastated. We live with the guilt, the pain, and the grief that is left to hold so deep there are not words.
This is no time to remain quiet.
The pharma-funded mainstream media is censoring and gaslighting this issue, and therefore it is up to each of us to share the facts and speak out against the hundreds of bills aimed at stripping our medical freedoms and constitutional rights. For our family, we believe we have no choice but to be Haley's voice. If any minute detail or major milestone of my journey can be of some value to anyone else, it is worth my time and effort to serve as an educational tool. These instances are markers of success because I know I am committed myself to educating others and how the general public should view and care for their health and well-being.